Mark. Hi guys, it's Wire here for remains of the day. I'm so terrible at this because this is like the third try on my part to try and get this right. So yeah, remains of the day. This is where I talk about three different things that were interesting in the week for you. Three different things that you thought were great about the week, and not really great, just noteworthy because it takes seven different things to remember, and just three enough for the week. I think it would be enough because I don't want this to last like forever. Because I have other things to do during the week, like play or work or something. But yeah, so first thing on the chopping block would have to be bad books because bad books are really bad. Like this little guy, Why the West Rules for Now. The author, what's his name? He doesn't even have his name on the oh, there we go. Ian Morris. This guy, this guy, he knows how bad he talks, how he talks. And he knows how he gets windy, but he just keeps it up because he doesn't know how to change it. And that to me is a really, really annoying thing. If you know you have a problem with the way you talk, the way you explain things, you better change it. It's not that hard. Like really. Just change the way you do things because that's how you improve. And you don't talk about history by talking about recent films and pop culture. That is a big no no, and I really don't like it. You can tell how much I don't like it by the appearance of a broken spine. Broken spines, because that's bad. I really hate that. If I love a book, I hate seeing broken spines, and it's like osteoporosis. But yeah, so all these things and stuff, bad books, and God. Here's another book story I have. This little guy called Great Minds of Medicine. There, that's probably a better picture. Yeah, Great Minds of Medicine by a bunch of different authors. What I didn't realize is apparently it's VHS. If you can see it. In other words, it's not a book. I can't read it. I wanted to read it. It's about medicine. Like every now and again, I get this thing where I want to read a bit about medicine, but I can't because it's VHS. God, why? Why do you do this? So I'm stuck without the option to go out and read it because it's on a completely different topic, and I have no control over it. So that's a thing. That's a very sad, sad thing. That's the first thing down. Nothing much else to say about that. So the second thing that I wanted to talk about is there's the books, there's brain myths because brain myths are kind of like how some people say you only use 10% of your brain. That is so probably true, but definitely not because the rest of your brain actually makes sure you're alive. If you've done any biology work, you know for a fact that the other parts of your brain are handling many different things at the same time. Your subconscious is only 10%, and that's because it's safe. You don't want to have control over 15, 20%, 30%, 40%, 90%. What kind of weirdo would want that? Do you want to think about every little thing? Do you want to think about how you have to breathe, how you have to move every single muscle in your body just to make a face? Those kinds of things. Do you really want to do that? Because I don't. I'd rather have it automatic, have the body do it, and I only have to deal with the things I think about. 10% is a nice thing because it means that a lot of the stuff that your body does, it does for you, like a really cool butler. So be happy that you're only 10% because that means your body's taking care of itself well. And if you want to get smarter, use that 10% because if you didn't know, your brain can get better. It can grow. You can exercise your brain and it can get so much better than what it is now, and you can fight whatever things you always wanted to go through. So that's the thing. The third thing isn't really such a. It's more of a sparkles. Have you ever seen like whenever you see a product, there's like sparkles on it or sparkles, ding ding, something. Those annoy me because if your product can't survive by itself without those sparkles, then you have a problem because sparkles shouldn't be the defining factor of your product. Downright, just no, because your product should be able to stand by itself. It should be able to act as itself. You should be able to sell your product because it's good, not because it's shiny. Come on! Unless maybe it's a rock. If you're selling a rock, then it better be shiny. Or of course, just don't put sparkles on things because that just ruins. I can't see the quality of your product. And it really bugs me when you use that. When I finally did try to buy something with sparkles on it, I found out that it was like a copycat. It was horrible. Just don't do it and find some other product to get the like. So that's it for me in the reins of the day. I propose a toast. To all things great and small. Wire out.